RJ Ferraro here, bringing you another car talk. Today, we're going to talk about a parenting plan in a paternity or a divorce case. Every paternity case and every divorce case that involves children is going to end up having to have a parenting plan filed with the court. So what is the parenting plan? The parenting plan is a document that lays out for the parents, the court, and really anybody else to see where the children are going to spend each night. Here's 3 things you need to know about a parenting plan. First, if you can't agree with your ex on what the parenting plan should be, the judge is going to decide what it is. And what they're basically going to do is fill out a form that's been approved by the Supreme Court, and they're going to start checking boxes as far as where your children will spend each day for a 365-day period, who is entitled to which holidays with the children, where the exchanges will be, what time, and basically how extracurricular activities are going to be divided between the parents. This is the standard stuff that a judge is going to start checking off when the parents can't agree on what the parenting plan should be. If the parents can agree on what the parenting plan ought to be, well, that opens up a whole bunch of more options that the judge can't really determine on their own. They have the latitude to actually fill out several parenting plans. They could say, this is going to be the parenting plan until our child reaches school age. And this is going to be the parenting plan until our child reaches high school. In other words, you could have several different parenting plans that can take effect based on a set of circumstances occurring in the future. However, if the judge does it, the judge is basically limited to doing a parenting plan one time, and it's going to encompass the entire time that you all have a child or until the child turns 18 or reaches majority. So when the parents can agree, it's generally better for them to do so because it gives you the opportunity to sort of customize things in a way that the judge can't do on their own. A little more latitude to sort of pick and choose what's important in your family and in the context of what your children are up to. Now, the second thing you need to know about a parenting plan is that it's very hard to change. A lot of times the parents say, well, I'll just agree to something now, and when my child gets a little older, we'll go back and we'll change it. It's very hard to change a parenting plan unless there's been a substantial change in circumstances that was not contemplated at the time of the parenting plan being drafted, or if the parties agree. If the parties agree what the parenting plan ought to be, it's really quite simple to change. But when they don't agree, things get complicated. The third thing you need to know about a parenting plan is that the parenting plan is in large part what a child support calculation is based on. Child support is based on how much money each parent makes and the number of overnights each parent has with a child. If a parent has 20% of the time or overnights with the child, that's going to be a different child support calculation than if the parent has 40% of the overnights or 50% or 80%. In other words, the more time you have with the child, generally, the less that you're going to pay in child support. It's important to know these things on the front end because, like I said, it's very difficult to change. So keep these things in mind when you're considering drafting a parenting plan. It's always a good idea to have an attorney help you with this because a lot of times things come up that you might not have contemplated. So if you're considering doing a parenting plan, contact us at the Ferraro Law Group. We'd be happy to give you a confidential consultation. And if you need more information about us or what we do, check out ferrarolawgroup.com.